What's up, guys? This is Ben MSE, and today we are in Farm Simulator 25. Now, it's taken me a quick minute to actually get into this game, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm actually having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot more fun than I thought I was going to have, as I was mentioning in some of the 22 episodes. We are kicking off in... Now, I'm going to butcher this, so I'm not even going to attempt it. This is a modded map. It's French... it's the Risu Forest or something like that, and I'm sorry to any of you who are French, which I don't, are very few. So this is a really cool map. I downloaded it about a month ago, and I've kind of been playing on and off with it. So if you're familiar with this map, you'll obviously know that I've done some things to it. I was testing out something that I really have never tested before in Farm Sim. Just in general, which is logging. So this map is... pretty much, you can farm, you can make fields. As you can see, first of all, it's a fairly small map, but it's all forest. There's a few like fields here and there. I never really dabbled in logging much, and I started doing it in this map just to kind of see how it is. As talking to my buddy, he was saying that logging is actually quite profitable if you're doing it right. And let me tell you, I don't know if I'm quite doing it right, but however I'm doing it, it is very profitable. So even though I have $15,000, here, let me prove that. Let me look at my finances real quick. Finances. So sold products, 106,000 in this month, 100,000 in this month, 50 in this month. Well, pretty much 60. I've been doing a lot of shit. And then all this money is getting pissed away. I think I did take out a loan. I must have been paying it back. But yeah, it's very profitable, as you could just see. What are these even called? These prefab walls? It's kind of funny because I help build, because in real life I'm I don't know, like a wannabe carpenter kind of. For my age, you really can't claim the title carpenter even if you're good at it. But anyways, so these are prefab walls. These are very expensive. Let's just take a gander at some of these prices here. Prices. I do have quite a bit of mods, so there are some extra things here. Well, here, wood beams. That's one of the products I make. 5,000 bucks. Let's keep looking. Planks. That's another thing. These might be here normally, but 3,400, 2,500. That's pretty good. As you look into, they're comparatively speaking to like wheat, corn, which is a lot less. Where the hell are these? Okay, well, here's some other stuff. Bathtub, barrels, 32, 31, a bucket, 23. I'm looking at the highest price, by the way. $8,800. That is a lot of freaking money. So yeah, I'm really happy with these. So every building, every aspect of these little areas here, like details, all this little extra trinkety shit, all this stuff is what I've done. This map is very bare bones. Like extremely bare bones. All these trees here I planted. But like if I come out here, look at this. There's no, besides like these clovers, there's no foliage on the ground except for a few bushes here and there, which these I might even... No, these I didn't, because I don't own this yet. But it's very bare bones. They just have a wall of shrubs kind of surrounding certain fields to give it a little bit of a look. I'm not gonna dig into the creators of this map, but you probably could have spent a little bit more time. Come on. Because then let's look at some of the stuff that I did over here. I'm gonna start from the beginning over here. You pull up here. The first thing we got here is a sawmill. It's kind of stuffed in here. It's actually... So I made this very inconvenient to back up a trailer in here, but I actually enjoy it. It's kind of fun. Because I got these big log trucks, which I'll get to. They're farther down. So yeah, it's very detailed though. We got some vehicles here, just chilling in there on their way to work. We got some lights. There's a lot of fine details over here, which I enjoy doing this type of stuff. Got a shed, fence around the whole property, and a lot of bushes and shrubs and trees and shit. Forklift just kind of left back here. This is like the style I was going for when designing pretty much every area of this map was an older, somewhat rundown, but fully functional area, I guess you could say. So I mean, these are new tires. This looks like a very expensive pile. The tread looks still good. That's like frickin' 400 bucks a tire. It's a lot of tires. I mean, broken down tractors, it's a lot. And I am kind of tooting my own horn here because I really enjoyed doing it, and I think I did a pretty good job. I could have done a better job, but in Farm Sim 25, there's, at least when I made this, there's not that many decoration options. In 22, there's a ton. That's why I'm able to do a little bit better, but the landscaping, the terrain editor is a little bit better. What do you call it? Like terraforming. So coming down here then, we got my home base type deal. Again, we got the same forklift. This doesn't run. I could get it to run, but as in I could just buy a forklift instead of doing this. But I still think it's pretty cool. We got coming here, we got a shop. This is one of those pre-designed where it has like stuff in it already. I can actually enter it into the house portions of barn dominium, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to go too in-depth here. This is very straightforward. Nice kitchen, but there's no sink. Kind of a weird living room. You're facing each other and not the actual TV. But I'm not going to nitpick this. But yeah, then all this pallet racking, this all in the shop over here, that's all basic. That comes with this little mod pack or whatever it's called. So I can stack stuff, and I believe it'll actually go up here, which I have yet to try, but whatever. We got a radio antenna, so this actually gives me quite a bit of money per month. I believe it's like 4,000 or 5,000. It might actually be the full, because when I was looking at prices, there was a 5,300 property income, 59 on a good month. Only 200 this month, so that's kind of weird. Oh, then again, I have 3 more days left in this month. So there's something else that I placed somewhere. I forget what it was. I mean, I have this propane thing. I might have some of those elsewhere, but... Then we got the sawmill, kind of the basic necessities. You need one of these in order to... I mean, this is the starting point for forestry production type dealios. Nothing has been produced because that's actually kind of a longer story. So for some reason, and I'll get into it briefly, none of the wood chips, I mean, I've used this quite a bit. You can see down here, it says wood chips, 42,000. 42,000 liters of wood chips. There's nothing here. So I don't know where these wood chips are going, but they ain't here. So what I had to do is I used a sawmill. I had the same thing, exact same spot. No wood chips produced. I don't know if it's a glitch in the mod, if it's for some reason this map is just, it's dumping them below the ground here and they're just kind of falling into the void. But they're not there. So I had to delete this, rebuild it in order to keep using it. So this is just a brand new, fresh build. That's why there's no wood in here currently, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, let's say over here. Maybe not. I don't know. There's not much in here anyways. Equipment-wise, again, we got some more decorations. I went with older stuff, because why not? So a lot of Volvo. This is kind of a cool tractor. This is one of the starting tractors that it puts you with. We got an old wheel loader. Whatever the fuck this is called. This I've actually used, I think, a total of twice. Those are, like I said, they are older equipment. I got a flatbed that I use. That helps a lot with these prefab walls, because if I speed up time, I fill this sucker up with wood. This thing will be pumping them out, and I gotta move them out of the way. And I do have the super strength mod, so I can move these. Or it's called Power Tools mod. I mean, a full trailer load of prefab walls is like $120,000 to $150,000, so it's a lot of money. Then moving on, we have the, I believe it's called a cooperage. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I mean, I don't know much about barrel making or whatnot. These are okay price-wise. Now this is actually producing the wood chips. So I've been sticking them over here. Now I don't know if I park a trailer here, if it'll fill up full of wood chips. This right here is very irritating. This is gonna keep building up. I haven't had this thing for that long. I could just start filling here, but then the lag is gonna start coming. Then again, I took my time, decorated a little bit. Got a little windmill here. I don't think that produces any money, but we got a windmill. Got some random shit. I have this over here in case I want to drive down here. It's kind of steep, but you know, it'll be fine. Back to all these trees. This one is fairly straightforward. Ooh, that's kind of neat. I didn't know that opened. Okay, you can drive around there. That's where you drop shit off in the back, and this is where you pick it up. So, moving on to the final, kind of final place. This one is brand new. This one I took out a loan for roughly $500,000 to build it all, because I didn't have the initial startup. But then I sold all my, I sold all the wood that I was producing, and then I just made the money back. So it was very easy and very quick. This one's a little tight. I might end up moving these trucks, because I don't think I can fit a semi through here necessarily, making at least this tight of a turn. Especially over here. We'll see. If I have to change it, I'll change it. I might have made this a little tight, but whatever. This again, this has a lot of extra shit here, but I think it looks nice. Fences. I like the fences around here. I think it adds a nice touch. But this is the paper mill. So I have yet to use this. I haven't dropped anything off here. I believe all I have to drop is wood. So I'll probably just park a trailer here, and then full of wood, and then slowly, as I use it, I'll just refill. So then, on to this, by the way, while I'm over here, this is one of the biggest helps that I possibly could have bought. So we just got a simple excavator with a mulcher on the front. Since this game does not have, at least as far as my knowledge is concerned, they don't have the same mulcher that Farm Sim 22 does. The T-Rex something something, that you could literally mulch an entire tree by just touching it, which was fantastic if you wanted to quick delete stuff. But for this instance, where I actually want to save the wood, not so much. But stump wise, the T-Rex work better, but this works okay. Where is it? Down there. I like this excavator, JCB. I wanted one of the older excavators. Let's see here. I wanted one of the older ones, like the Volvo, but these grapples are like fixed, so I can't take these grapples off. I actually bought this initially. I think this looks cooler. It matches. It was closer matched to the vehicles I was running, but I don't need this grapple. I need the mulcher, because I really, it's kind of weird. Even this thing, that's fixed, so I can't take that off. And I don't need a frickin' excavator this goddamn big. This thing is ginormous. The 960, it's freaking massive, and it comes in two pieces. The boom is so big, and even this thing is so big. I couldn't fit it on a flatbed, and I got a lot of mods, and I still couldn't fit it on a flatbed. This is the same thing, just I believe a smaller arm. What did I end up? I got this thing. This is what I ended up getting, and there was some issue with connecting parts to the mount or whatever you would call it. So I don't know. This is the only one that I ended up either figuring out worked or just was the best option for me. So then, lastly, this is kind of a brief tour. This is a map that I want to spend a lot of time on. So that's why I'm bringing you guys up to snuff, essentially. So over here, this is a soon-to-be carpentry area. I'm starting to clear. This is the big stuff, the big daddy I got. Komatsu. What is the 911.5? Is that the model number? Yeah, it looks like it. X3M. So this thing works pretty good. Not pretty good, really good. I love this frickin' machine. It's here. Let me show you. Start it up. It's kind of slow, but it works really good. Do I have to unfold this at all? I haven't played Farm Sim. As you probably saw that it's been a few weeks since I uploaded. I've been really busy. with work, so I haven't had much time to play. So let's pull it, let it fall, kick it off to the side. Look at that. Look how easy that is. And it makes them perfect lengths. I believe I can get 3 sections out of a tree. And then so this is kind of where I'm cheating. I mean, that's perfect. Just get it out of the way, turn her off. So where I'm kind of cheating the realism, I'm using just the super strength mod or the power tools mod add-on or whatnot to pick up the logs, because it is just, I mean, maybe it's a skill issue, it probably is on my side, on my part, but I cannot for the life of me get an excavator or one of those, there's other tools. Is it a forwarder? Kind of. There's specific pieces of equipment that'll pick up the logs. I mean, I guess like this. This is exactly what it is. They pick up the logs, you can stack them. It's such a pain in the ass. I don't think Farm Sim in general has quite fine-tuned it where it's just all kind of flawlessly working. So I'm just using the super strength mod. I mean, and if you want to have the argument of, well, you saved money on not buying that piece of equipment, so it's not quite realistic, then to that I say, oh shit, where is it? Did I sell it? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I was gonna say, to that I have a piece of equipment that I specifically used, but I don't know where it is. I used to have a tool. That's the excavator. I mean, okay, the excavator is all I need. I have a grapple for it if need be, although I never use it. I bought it and it's just been sitting there. So yeah, it's very, very straightforward. Then I got 2 log trucks, pretty straightforward, customized. They both look pretty freaking sick. They have the high horsepower models. They're like 1600 horsepower, something like that. Where is it? This one. These both are the same, just different colors. I like both of them. The trailers, I think they're longer trailers, but this one, they both work fine for the tight quarters that I'm spinning around in. They work perfectly. So if I do anything, well, as I expand, I might just get more trucks. I would like to have a truck per area, truck and trailer per area. So I have a truck full of logs. This thing is already, as this whole production area is full of materials, I can just back a truck up that's already full, and then as those materials are running out, I can just load more into this production area. So it's easy, and then I can alternate trucks. So I would probably have 1 or 2 more trucks than the production areas that I have. This one I am probably going to start using less and less, since... Ooh, hey, I don't want to do that. Since this one is so much more profitable than that. I mean, 8,000 per thing. That's a lot of money, and that's at the low end, 8,800. So at the minimum, I mean, it's like a guaranteed $8,500 per. So right here we got $17,000 worth of prefab walls, which I think is really, really cool. So today is going to be a shorter episode, guys. I want to work it out where the next video is following closely behind this one, but I can't guarantee it with how busy my schedule is. Oh, okay, so here's a shout out per se. So I created, I'll stick it, maybe I'll put a card up here if I remember, or I'll probably put it in the end screen, but I started another YouTube channel, IRL channel. It's nothing crazy. I have a motorcycle, which I believe I've mentioned. I like to go on rides, so I put a GoPro on my helmet, and if I'm wearing a helmet, it's on my head. If I'm not wearing a helmet, I have a chest mount for my GoPro. So go check that out. I'll probably put in the description. That's just, it's kind of the fun thing. Sometimes I do that in real life. Give you a little sneak peek into the Ben MSC gaming experience. But yeah. So that'll pretty much do it for today's video, guys. I wanted to give you a brief tour of this new world that we're going to be working on for a while. So looking future-wise into this map, I mean, I'm not forgetting about No Man's Land. I really wanted to get into 25 Farm Sim, and as far as I know, there isn't a No Man's Land in 25. As soon as there, I shit you not, as soon as there is a No Man's Land in Farm Sim 25, I will be the first to frickin' plow the entire frickin' map. I'll try to make it apples for apples, like I did the other one, as long as the map is the same. Because I think it'd be really fun with some of the newer mods and newer tools. I think that would be a fun endeavor that I could try. But as far as I know right now, I don't think that's a thing. I'll have to look into it, but I don't think that exists as of now. But yeah, I hope you stick around to the full conquering of this entire map. I'm doing this run legitimately. So, as you can see, I have $15,000. I'll occasionally take out a loan for a few $100,000 to beef up my expansion. But that's an in-game loan where I have to pay it back. I have interest. So I'm not dicking around. The only dicking around I'm doing is, I mean, like player speed and super strength, which are more convenience things to the fact that this is a game. I'm going to leave you guys there. So I hope you like this video. Make sure to hit the like button. Like I just said, if you like it, don't just like it, make sure you like it. Subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.